starts. So his floor has been 7.
Oh,
He has 4 games of 10 plus, including 2 of the last 3.
Okay.
We were on one of them against the Pirates, so that
Correct.
worked. He had 7. One of those games of 7 was against Boston back in April.
In
Okay,
Boston.
so he's in Boston early in the season,
Right.
cold, not stretched out yet, but
Correct.
he had 7. But Boston doesn't strike out a lot, 10th in Major League Baseball in fewest strikeouts. But the Sox have had double-digit Ks in 6 of their last 10 games, including the last 2 prior to yesterday's game. So they've been striking out a lot lately, even though they haven't as a team as a whole against a guy that's striking out a ton of guys. The number, as you would expect, it's a good number.
7
Over
and a half.
7.5 is minus 120. Do you take a play on McClanahan over 7.5, knowing what I just said? 16 of 17, his floor has been 7. He's getting you to 7. You just need one more. What do you think on that one? It's a really good number.
Last start
So I'm
before the
hesitant.
All-Star break. They used a bullpen day in game 1 of this series. This might be one of those, and this has been one of his strengths. He's the starter that's providing that, not off day for the bullpen, but he's getting the Ks because he's going and pitching into the 7th almost every time he goes out. I think he's the leading lowest odds guy to win the American League Cy Young.
He's been great.
He's been so good. I think I would go over. I mean, like, I don't want to be the guy that comes on and says, "Oh, this is the game it's going to go under. This is the game it's going to go under." I mean, there'll be people all over social media and all these things probably giving out picks today. This will be a popular pick, and in the book during baseball season, a lot of times it comes up every time he pitches. Do you juice the K number up a little bit? You can't make it higher because immediately you get, if you make it 8.5, I mean, the bad guys come on the under. You know which way you're going to get. 7.5 gives you that pause either way because you want to bet over, but you're like, man, if it falls 7, I'm going to lose by the hook. And as we know, nobody likes losing by the hook. I think for me, it would be a pass, but the only way I would bet it would be over.
Yeah,
are you going to jump in here, or are you going to just?
That's a great way to say it. It should be a pass because of everything we just said. It feels like it should be over, but the number's right on. I mean, you said that exactly right. Yeah. If I was betting it, it'd be over, but it's probably a pass. But you know me, that probably means I'll jump in on the over here a little bit. some of that depends.
A Tampa, though, like it's minus 180 against Boston. Now, Winkowski, this is I don't want that. You got Sale last night. Really good effort coming back for the Red Sox. They lose the game 3-2. The bullpen day, not so good. Not the best, to coin Louis Domingue. Tampa's going for the sweep, and it's minus 180 today. I don't want that at all. I might take Boston in that situation. But then you listen to the McClanahan numbers and you go, oh, man, you know what? Give me Baltimore. Give me Baltimore. Give me the Orioles. You just pass on the game. That's what I would do.
I know that's probably what I should do because that's a smart play. All right, we'll come back on that. I'll text you later when I'm on the over 7.5. Wait till it moves to minus 140, then I'll get in.
Well, you got 2 games, 2-day games starting early between Bassett and Morton with the Mets in Atlanta, which we already discussed. Detroit is playing Kansas City. Nobody's going to talk about that game but us. Briefly, it's Kansas City or nothing there. Scooble's been no good at all. You get Kansas City to pick them, but that's kind of a game you don't want to touch. I'm wearing the Seattle stuff.
I was going to ask you. Yes.
Okay. The game got rained out last night.
Yeah.
Flexing on the